Githyanki rarely experiences Zaith'isk. You are very lucky, Istik.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaith'isk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Allez-y, la Hazel. Vous l'avez bien mérité.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done. Sit, child. Let the Zaith'isk end your suffering. You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaith'isk will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaith'isk's psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Allez-vous-en, la Hazel. Vous ne survivrez pas à ces tourments.
No! Vlaakith! Purge me of this blight!
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Vlaakith, call to your queen! My queen! Hear me! That thing's killing her!
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
Écoutez-moi, la machine est en train de vous transformer. Vous devenez un illithide.
I am becoming pure! Yes, child. Fate's her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
Your thoughts weave through the Zaith'isk psionic pathways, turning its own power against it.
No! No! Stagger! What madness is this? The Zaith'isk nearly destroyed me! I am Githyanki! I will not be Geich! My life's work gone! And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
There's something in her voice that goes beyond rage. Curiosity, perhaps, or regret. Whatever it is, you cannot identify it.
Vous vous trompez. Vous ne le voyez pas dans son regard? Le parasite est mort.
Really? Then all this destruction was a symptom of its power? Incredible. I am disappointed that we could not extract it alive. It would have been an exceptional specimen. In any case, the problem is resolved. Leave me. I must salvage what I can.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaith'isk might have killed me. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend.
Qui a bien pu trafiquer l'appareil?
There must be a Sharlak in this crash. A traitor. The sort that is hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Charai and inform him of the Zaith'isk's tampering.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place. As hard as you rack your brain, the symbol doesn't look like anything you've seen before. This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect.
Stop this insufferable whining! Kachuki! We are training to fight Gake! You think they will hesitate?
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid! Orphe...
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Tuer vos propres soldats? Drôle de stratégie pour gagner une guerre.
Cowards are not tolerated in our ranks, though I gather they are welcome in yours.
Ça suffit, vous allez trop loin. Vous ne voyez pas qu'il a compris la leçon?
I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you prove as weak as this should we meet on the battlefield, Istik.
That was amazing. I've never seen someone talk the Savage down from a rage like that. He's always telling us how we have to be ruthless, that death is the only mercy we deliver. But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind.
Comme qui? S'il y a ici un individu qui partage les mêmes valeurs que moi, j'adorerais faire sa connaissance.
I speak of Orpheus, the true prince. He's so strong and wise, and he rides a comet. A comet! We're forbidden to talk about him. They say Vlaakith knows if you even think his name. I found his book. Part of it, anyway. I read it all the time. He's unbelievable.
Y en a-t-il d'autres ici qui lisent des enseignements d'Orpheus?
I don't think so. No one I've met. I drew his symbol where I thought someone might see it and recognize it, but nobody did. I must have the only copy.
Qui t'a donné le livre, si ce n'est un membre de cette crèche?
A group of warriors came, outsiders, on a mission for Vlaakith herself. Savage Kethk made us clean their armor, and I found it inside one of the breastplates. Wish I knew who it belonged to. I have so many questions. Hopefully, one day I'll find them.
Il m'a l'air fascinant ce livre. Tu veux bien me le donner?
You want... but... I...
Tu prends de gros risques en gardant ce livre sur toi. Tu devrais t'en débarrasser.
Fine. Take it. It's so stupid we can't read it. It's just a story. It's not even true. I'll do my best to forget what it said. Thank you for taking it.
J'ai été choqué par ce que j'ai vu dans la salle d'entraînement de cette crèche. Vos instructeurs sont-ils toujours aussi brutaux?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
C'est affreux. La vie n'a-t-elle donc aucune valeur pour les Githyanki?
Not every life is equal. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. Their lives were not precious. They were a blight that required expunging. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but there's a common speech translation beneath, carved in a different hand. It's a story about Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Et qui est cet Orpheus?
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
Très bien, je le lirai moi-même plus tard.
If you must, nothing good can come of it.
Orpheus, le prince de la comète, mena lui-même les troupes de sa garde d'honneur au combat. Leurs dragons rouges se mirent à rugir d'une fureur légitime, et les cieux s'embrasèrent. Le bon prince s'écria à qui pouvait l'entendre. « Louée soit ma mère, Gith, reine du ciel unique et indivisible, sacrifiée dans les enfers par cette traîtresse de Vlakis. » Mais le véritable héritier ne parvint pas à vaincre les chevaliers de Vlakis, et les Dracosirs que la trahison de leur maîtresse leur avait valu. Le puissant Kisrak Gestilvos provoqua une déflagration qui enflamma tout le ciel astral, et une fois les cendres retombées, le bien-aimé Orpheus avait disparu.
Entirely differently. I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Zaith'isk are permitted to view the birthing pools now. These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
J'aurais cru qu'un couvoir abriterait bien plus d'œufs.
Most are hatched. Only one remains. Monitored by Varsh Koku, the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore... Oh, I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
Il paraît que vous attendez que le dernier œuf se décide à éclore.
Failure at the first hurdle of existence. Most caretakers would crush it and be done.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
Que va-t-il lui arriver s'il ne se décide pas à éclore?
Kithrak Therazin will give orders to destroy it. She will say it's a weakling. I'll give it a while longer. And if it doesn't hatch, it will have proven her right.
Pourquoi risquer sa vie? Confiez-le-moi, je prendrai soin de lui.
You? What do you know about Githyanki child rearing? Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you?
Je l'élèverai comme si c'était la chair de ma chair.
That's what I feared. Still, I'm sure its nature will pervade, even if raised among lesser species. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Therazin's patience has its limits. Very well. Here. Take these. They will aid your approach to the egg.
Large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. And don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
As he leaves with what he came for.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the Astral Prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the Astral Prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Shut those doors. It's not a public forum. An istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
Ce sont vos sentinelles qui m'ont invité à entrer. Je dois m'entretenir avec l'Inquisiteur.
The Inquisitor? On what grounds?
J'ai des informations capitales à lui communiquer.
Information. If it's not about the weapon we seek, I don't care.
I told you, they will stop at nothing to reclaim it.
Et à quoi elle ressemble cette arme?
It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script. Stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it?
Je ne sais rien, il faut me croire.
Then stop wasting my time, Istik! You are one of the mercenaries we engaged, are you not?
Et effectivement, je vais me remettre au travail immédiatement.
I have business to attend to. Return with the weapon, or do not return at all.
Who would be... Oh, it is you.
Istark, I will not have you sneaking through my creche!
Quiet, Therazin. I wish to speak with this one.
As you wish, Chitrai.
Make haste. We have business to conduct.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
I'll breathe easier once we're gone from here.
I'm more worried about this Inquisitor. Do you really think he'll help us?
It's never been that simple before. Don't know why it would be now.
Our esteemed guest. Please approach. We have much to discuss. My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geich slave vessel.
Ch'rai. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geich ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you. Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.